Hello class 3rd students, how are you all? I hope you are doing well. I am your science teacher Sila and today we will start your 3rd chapter which is birds and more. Before starting the chapter आपको दिया है learning objectives. After completing this chapter, we should be able to know about how birds are different from other animals. Features that help a bird to fly. Classify the birds according to their flight. Some special features of birds. तो यहाँ पर आपको एक इंट्रोडक्टरी क्वेश्चन भी दिया है. कैन अ पेंगुइन बी एबल टू फ्लाई? व्हाई? आपको इस चीज को आंसर करना है. चलिए अब चैप्टर स्टार्ट करते हैं. बर्ड्स आर फेदर्ड, विंग्ड, बाइपडल, वार्म ब्लडेड, एग लेइंग, vertebrate animals in the world. There are about 10,000 species of birds in the world. They are the most spacious class of tetrapod vertebrates in the world. They have wings and a body covered with feathers, which makes them different from other animals. अब आपको यहाँ दिया है, look at the given picture and color them. आपको इसे कलर करना है पिक्चर को. नेक्स्ट टॉपिक है आपका food. Like other animals, birds too need food to stay alive. Different birds eat different types of food. Some birds eat grains, fruits and seeds. Some other eat insects, fish and other small animals. Birds do not have their food like us. Instead, birds have beaks and claws to catch, hold and eat their food. अब आपको यहाँ पर दिया है boost your brain. The study of birds is called ornithology and people who study them are called ornithologists. Next topic है आपका beak. Birds eat their food with the help of beak. Since birds do not have teeth, they either swallow the food whole or use their beak to break or tear the food into small pieces before swallowing. The shape of a bird's beak depends on the kind of food it eats. Next topic is different types of beak. The sparrow, pigeon and peacock have short and pointed beak to pick up seeds and worms. Parakeets have a strong and curved beak to crack open fruit and nuts. The swallow feeds on insects while flying in air. It has a short and broad beak which is sticky on the inside and moves around. It dives down on a bunch of insects and moves round and round with its beak open. The insect gets stuck inside the sticky beak. The woodpecker has a strong and pointed beak which acts like a chisel to remove bark and find insects hiding inside. It has a very long tongue which is sticky as the tip for catching insects. इन सभी बर्ड्स के आपको साथ में पिक्चर्स भी दिए हैं तो आप इन्हें अच्छे से ऑब्जर्व कर सकते हैं. A hummingbird has a long, thin and pointed beak to suck nectar from flowers. A hoopoe has a long, thin and slightly curved beak to pull out insects from holes in the ground. Duck and swans have broad and flat beaks with tiny holes at the sides. They swoop muddy water along with plants and insects. The muddy water flows out through the holes, leaving plants and insects inside the mouth. Kingfisher and heron eat fish. They have long, broad and pointed beak to pick up fish from water. Birds of prey like eagle, hawk and vultures have strong, sharp and hooked beak to tear the flesh. अब आपको यहाँ पर दिया है boost your brain. A hummingbird can hover over flowers to feed on the nectar by flapping its wings about 80 times a minute, producing a humming sound with its wings. It can also fly backwards and also turn itself upside down. Next topic is feet and claws. Different birds have different types of feet and claws depending on how and where they live. They use their feet and claws to catch and hold their food. They also use them to fight and move. Perching birds. Birds like sparrow and crow have 3 toes in front and 1 at the back. They use these toes to firmly hold on to the branch of a tree and sit on it. This is called perching. The grip is so firm that they do not fall off even when they are sleeping on the branch. Scratching birds. Hens scratch the ground for seeds and worms. They have strong legs with 3 toes in front and one at the back. The toes have sharp, hard claws to dig the ground. Climbing birds. Climbing birds like woodpeckers have 2 sharp-clawed toes pointed in front and 2 at back. These toes help them grasp the sides of trees and balance while they peck the wood. Flesh-eating birds. Some flesh-eating birds like eagle and hawk use their feet to capture the prey. They have powerful feet with curved and sharp claws called talons. Wading birds. The ostrich is a flightless bird. It has strong legs and sharp claws to protect itself from its enemies by kicking powerfully. Next topic है आपका some features that help a bird to fly. Birds have some special features which help them to fly. The body of a bird is boat-shaped so that it can float in the air just like a boat floats on water. The bones are thin, hollow and filled with air which makes the body light so that it can soar up in the air. It has wings made of feathers which do works of arms. The wings have strong muscles called flight muscles. The flight muscles attach the wings to the breastbone and give support to the wings. Its body is covered with feathers which makes the body lighter and also helps to keep the body warm. It has a tail which is also made of feathers. It helps the birds to change direction during flight. It is like the steering wheel of the car. Different types of feathers. The bird's body is covered with 3 different types of feathers. Down feathers that help to keep them warm. Body feathers that cover the body. Flight feathers that are found in the wings and tails help a bird to fly. How does the bird fly? Birds have 2 wings which help them to fly. The wings have flight feathers and are attached to the body with strong muscles. They use these muscles to flap the wings. The body of a bird is shaped like a boat. Their bones are light and hollow. The tail helps in the speed and direction. These features of a bird help it to fly easily. Birds flap their wings up and down to fly. The upward movement of the wing is known as upstroke and the downward movement is called downstroke. Next topic है आपका birds and their flight. All birds do not fly in the same way. Some of them fly long distances while some do not fly at all but run on land using their legs. Some birds that hunt other animals fly at great height to find their prey easily. Such birds also have very sharp eyesight. For example, eagle, kite and vulture. Birds like the sparrow and the manna fly at low heights. Pigeons, swallows and crows fly long distances. Pigeons use some important landmarks to fly back to the place where they live. Hens and peacocks fly short distances. Birds like ostrich, kiwi and penguins do not fly at all. Next topic is water birds. Some birds can also swim. Such birds have special features such as webbed feet that help them to swim and oil glands under their skin that helps them to keep their feathers waterproof for living in water. For example, ducks, swan, gulls, etc. Next topic is nesting habits. Birds build nests to lay eggs. They choose places which are safe from enemies and bad weather. Birds use materials like twigs, dry leaves, cotton, threads, wools, feathers, hair, pieces of clothes, paper and pebbles to build their nests. The eggs are laid in the nest. After some time, the eggs hatch and baby birds come out. When the baby birds are big enough, they fly away. Most parent birds also leave the nests. They build new nests when they have to lay eggs again. The tailor bird. The tailor bird uses its beak like a needle to sew leaves with materials like thread and wool. This is why it is called the tailor bird. The nest is made cozy with cotton, wool, hair, or dry leaves or grass. The weaver bird. A weaver bird makes a beautiful strong nest with twigs and grass. It weaves the grass in and out rapidly. The nest hangs from the branch of a tree. The bird enters its home through a tunnel-like opening at the bottom of the nest. The eagle. Birds like eagle and the vulture make nest by gathering a few sticks and simply putting them together in shape of a shallow cup. The woodpecker. The woodpecker picks a tree trunk with its beak to make a hole. To make its nest cozy, it lines the holes with chips of woods. The penguin. The penguin collects a few pebbles and stones to make their nest on the ground. Next topic है आपका caring for the young ones. After the mother bird lays her eggs, she sits on them to keep them warm. The father bird protects them from enemies. When the babies come out, they are weak and featherless. Their eyes are closed. The parents feed them and keep them warm. They protect them from enemies and bad weather. The babies grow very fast. The parents look after the babies till their feathers grow and they learn to fly and look for food on their own. Now you have learned a lot about birds. If you see a nest of a bird with eggs in it, do not disturb it. Watch it every day. Soon you will see little birds in the nest. तो यहाँ पर आपका ये चैप्टर होता है कंप्लीट. चलिए इसे करते हैं सम अप. Birds are feathered, winged, bipedal, warm-blooded, egg-laying, vertebrate animals in the world. Different birds eat different types of food. Birds eat their food with the help of beaks. The swallow feeds on insects while flying in air. The woodpecker has a strong and pointed beak. Different birds have different types of feet and claws depending on how and where they live. तो यहाँ पर आपका चैप्टर होता है कंप्लीट. एक्सरसाइज आप अपने आप करेंगे and we'll meet you in the next class. Till then, bye students.